This is one of the 2 final months of Saturn and Neptune in your sign, Pisces, and you may be a bit tired and feeling like you're still working on something that was an issue years ago. And when is it going to end? It will, and pretty soon. So if you have a project like that on your hands, give it your best. This may be a big month for you professionally, or there may be something important and optimistic related to your official status. You will also have time and opportunity to relax, to have fun, and to be creative or romantic. I am Nadia, the astrologer for people who do not necessarily believe in astrology, but who love hearing their monthly horoscopes. And I am saving my strength to do the 2026 forecast properly. So this is a shorter than usual minimalistic chill forecast for December 2025 for Pisces. And the first main character of this month's story is Venus. It enters the sign of Sagittarius on the 1st of December. It will be transiting Sagittarius until the 24th of December. Sagittarius is a massively important sign this month. In your horoscope, it rules everything you do in your most official, most elevated role. So more often than not, it is a professional role, your career, your business. It could also be your relationships with the state. So Venus here is making women in general more influential in this area of your life. So like a female boss could be influential, or a female official person could also make a difference. Or it can also make you more attractive, more presentable in your official role. Venus here will be very helpful if you are taking professional pictures of yourself that you will be using for professional business official purposes. It's also amazing to update your internet page that tells everyone about what you do professionally, or to update your LinkedIn profile. So whatever you need to do to make you in your professional, your official role more presentable, more attractive, do that until the 24th of December. On the 24th, Venus moves on, enters Capricorn. Capricorn rules 2 areas of life that are kind of like interdependent. It's your social circle and it's your ideas, hopes, and fears about the future. How they're interconnected is that your social circle kind of defines the ideas you have about what's possible for you in the future, and then also your ambitions and hopes and dreams about the future have an influence on which kinds of people and which communities you are trying to get access to. So once Venus enters Capricorn, it will make it easier for you to maintain pleasant, rewarding relationship with communities that can be instrumental in making sure you reach your goals in the distant future, but also in creating this image of the future that's actually attractive and rewarding to even think about enough that you are motivated to work towards it, and to also surround you with people who can help you get there. Before we continue, until the end of December, I am offering short, affordable, surprise welcome private readings where for 15 to 20 minutes I talk about something in your natal chart or in your transits or progressions that I find the most interesting. This is the surprise part, the fact that I am choosing the focus of the reading. They cost 65 euros a piece, and this is what people who already had a surprise welcome reading for themselves say about it. You can book one for yourself following the link in the video description. They're only available until the end of year. So if you'd like to hear what I find interesting about your astrological makeup and situation, there is no time like now. And back to your forecast. The full moon of this month happens on the 4th or 5th, depending on where you live, in Gemini. Gemini rules your area of home, your sense of belonging, your family, your roots. And this full moon will demonstrate how you're doing in this important foundational area of life right now. There's a catch. The catch is that Uranus, the planet of revolutionary change and unexpected plot twists and extreme authenticity and unconventional solutions, it will enter Gemini for good. It spent a couple of months here in 2025, but it will enter Gemini for good in the spring months of 2026, and it will spend the next close to 7 years there, during which 7 years you will need to revolutionize your home life, changing how you live, where you live in a way that would seem original and unconventional, restructuring your relationships with your family members, with your relatives, also in a way that's more authentic to you, but also more unconventional. So whatever this full moon shows you, take this as stage 0 from which you will develop and you will revolutionize and you will make your home life, your family life more authentic and more true to who you are right now. Mercury is extremely active in the first 10 days of December. And the way it is active is like the finale of the story that was unfolding over October and November. Scorpio rules everything you do that expands your horizons, or the things you do that allow you to help others to expand their horizons. So it could be education, academia, culture, media, publishing, international relations, travel, sometimes organized religion, not very often in like people I know personally. It's very much about making sense of things. It's very much about understanding and transmitting that understanding further and like spreading ideas. So if you work in education, media, publishing, and you've had some difficulties and challenges in October and November, December may be the month when you finally find solutions and answers and where processes would finally run smoothly. If you do not work in those areas, it could be about making sense of what's going on, looking for ideas that help you explain things, that help you make sense of things, looking for some theories that make life more meaningful. And yes, Mercury does enter Sagittarius on the 11th of December, after which it will help you be more vocal, more present, more intellectually active in your professional life, in your career, negotiating for a better position, for more power, for the projects that you are actually excited about. It will also help you maybe publish results of your work, of the work that you did in 2025, so that it's there and people can actually see it. There is also another planet in Sagittarius, so in this public persona area of your horoscope, and that is Mars. Mars entered Sagittarius in November. It will spend the first 15 days of December still transiting Sagittarius, so it will energize this professional public persona area of your life. It will give you drive and ambition. Maybe it will create some conflicts. And if it does, remember to treat yourself seriously, to come out of the place of self-respect and to handle those conflicts in a mature manner that a self-respecting person is capable of. Now, on the 15th of December, Mars will switch signs, will enter Capricorn. And Capricorn rules your social circle and hopes and fears about the future. And this is when Mars will start energizing this area of your horoscope, motivating you to be more socially active and to also be more ambitious or more fearful about the possible future, which both is good. If you are emotional about future, this is motivating. So in the long run, it doesn't matter as much whether you want to achieve something or to avoid something. If you are fired up about it, it still will be able to motivate you. It still will be able to ensure that you perform on a relatively high level. But the the most important sign of this month is not Capricorn, it is Sagittarius, your area of professional role, official, social role, reputation. And this is where the new moon is happening on the 20th. New moons are for setting new goals, and for you this new moon is about setting new goals that relate to what you do officially, to the status you want to have, to the social status, professional status that you want to have, to the reputation you want to build and then use, to the influence that you want to acquire through whatever it is that you do officially. Now, the two important details about this new moon that may help you make informed decisions are that number one is that it's happening right next to Venus. Venus wants everything to be peaceful, attractive, valuable, rewarding. So when you form an idea in your mind about the goals that you want to set, the professional goals you want to set for 2026, make them attractive. Make them so pleasant that you actually really truly want to spend time working on them. It's also mildly more favorable to female topics or topics that have to do with aesthetics, with valuables, with luxury maybe, but this is not the strongest influence. Pleasantness, attractiveness is. The second factor that could be also important is that this new moon is forming hard influential aspects to Saturn and Neptune in your own sign. And this Saturn and Neptune, they are not new players, that they have been transiting Pisces for years now, and they require that you treat yourself seriously and with respect. So the seriousness that you have acquired over the past few years, use it to set professional, social, official goals for 2026. The aspect that may be important, may be completely unimportant, is the hard aspect that is active all throughout December between Jupiter in Cancer and Chiron in Aries. Now, Jupiter is a planet. It's important. Chiron is an asteroid, so a little bit less important. And also the signs, Cancer and Aries, not that important for you personally, Pisces. So it's okay if I describe what this aspect is about and you would be like, well, nothing like that is actually going on in my life. You don't have to feel it. You don't have to use this aspect. But if you do, it may be about allowing yourself to basically spend some money on things that bring you joy, or spend some other type of resources. Or it's about being motivated by something joyful to earn more money. So it has to do with resources, it has to do with money, but it's also connected to joy, and it's also about correcting some deficit or some limitation that was there previously. So, well, the month where your professional official status is really important, maybe you would want to make public the results of something you have been working on, and this will allow you to set some new goals that you will be working on next year. After you do that, the energy will shift from Sagittarius to Capricorn, and in your life it means think less about the immediate future, more about distant future and the possibilities that you have in the distant future, and about the kinds of people or the communities that can help you move towards that future. I wish you to have a beautiful December and spend wonderful time with people you love on the holidays, and see you in the next videos.